my channel Math with Nazia. In this video, we are going to learn few word problems of cube root. I have already taught how to find a cube root of a particular number in my previous video. You can refer that. So let's see the first example for today, which is find the smallest number by which 256 must be multiplied to obtain perfect cube. So now we have to find out what is the cube root of 256. So as we all know, we will be doing the prime factorization method to find the cube root of 256. So cube root of 256, so 256 is an even number. So we will divide this with 2. So usually we will always start with the smallest prime number. So 256 divided by 2, we get it as 128. 128 is again an even number, so it can be divisible by 2. So when 128 is divisible by 2, we get it as 64. And 64 is again an even number, so this will also be divisible by 2. So we get it as 32. 32 is also divisible by 2. It's very easy to divide the numbers by 2. So we'll take always the smallest number. So we get it as 16. And 16 can be further divisible by 2. So we get an 8 here. 8 is further divisible by 2. So we get a 4 here. And 4 is further divisible by 2. And we get it. And we get a 2 here. And 2 is further divisible by 2. So we get a 1 here. So now the cube root of 256 is, so the cube root of 256 can be written as, there are how many 2's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 2's. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Right? So there are 8 2's. So since it's a cube root, for every 3 2's we will take 1 2 outside. So for the first 3 2's I'll take 1 2 outside. Then for the other 3 2's I will take another 2 outside. So now there are only 2 2's remaining here. So this will be written as square root of 2 times 2. So here, since this has 2 2's, if there was a one more 2, this number also could have come out of this cubic root. So we have here 4 root 4. 4 cube root of 4. So if we with which number can we multiply this so that this becomes a cubic number? So if there was another 2, this could have been a cubic number. So therefore 256 should be multiplied with 2 to make it a perfect cube. So isn't it easy? We have to multiply 256 because only 1 2 is remaining here. So if there was one more 2, this number would have been a perfect cube. So therefore 256 must be multiplied with 2 to become a perfect cube. So isn't it easy? We just need to find the prime factorization method and see what number is missing, and we have to multiply with that number to make 256 a perfect cube. So now let's see the second example for today. So our second example is find the smallest number that must be divided by 107,811 so that the quotient is a perfect cube. So we have to see smallest number that must be divided. Last question was multiplied. So we found the last remaining number and we multiplied it. Now we have to divide. It is little different. So let's see how to do this. So what is the smallest number that must be divided with? You can also tell it as 1,07,811. If it is an Indian system, if it is an international system, we'll tell it as 107,811. So now let's find the cubic root of 107,811. So as usual, we will do the prime factorization method. 107,811. And now since this is not an even number, it's not divisible by 2. And how to check the divisibility, I've already explained in my previous video, the divisibility test of other numbers. So let's see whether it is divisible by 3. So for 3 we add up the digits. 1 plus 7, which is 8, 8 plus 8, 16, and 17 and 18. So this is 18, so this is divisible by 3. So if this is divisible by 3, we get it as 3, 5, 9, 3, 7. Now let's see, this is again divisible by 3. So we get it as 1, 1, 9, 7, 9. And this is again divisible by 3. So we get it as 3, 9, 9, 3. So this is a very easy number. You can directly see this, that is it is divisible by 3. So we get it as 1, 3, 3, 1. Now 1, 3, 3, 1 is not divisible by 3. It is divisible by 11. I have explained the divisibility test of 11 in my previous video. You can refer that. The link will be given in the description below. So this number is divisible by 11. So we get it as 121. And now 121 will again be divisible by 11. We get it as 11, and 11 again divisible by 11. So we get it as 1. So now when we write a cube root of this, we would write it as, there are 4 3's, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there are 3 11. Right, so in place of these 3 3's, I will take 1 3 outside. In place of these 3 11, I'll take another 11 outside. So what is remaining in the cube root? We have a 3 here. So we have 33 cubic root of 3. So here 3 is extra. So since 3 is extra, you will tell therefore 3 is the smallest number to be divisible by 107,811. So isn't it easy? The remaining number which is there inside the cube root, that has to be divided with the number given. For multiplication, we have to multiply with that number, and for division, we have to divide that number. So isn't it easy? If you have any queries regarding this type of questions in cube root, you can comment down in the comment section. And for more tips and tricks, do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.